Hello all, in this video, let's solve another coding question asked by Techmahindra for 2022 batch. This is the input and output format. We are using Python for solving this problem. So let us look into the problem statement. So this is the problem statement. As of now, if the problem is, if they have given the sample test cases, just look into the sample test cases, then solve. As of now, we are looking into the problem statement. Dog is fond of charge. Every now and then he tries to do new things. This time he caught up with a rod comprising of negative charges. Negative charges will be indicated by N and positive charges indicated by P. He's asked to calculate the maximum net electrostatic field possible in the region due to the rod. So total electrostatic field will be total charge into 100. Input specification, input and output specification are here. Input one is of integer array denoting the magnitude of charge. That means magnitude of the charge. Okay. String denoting the nature of each charge. Okay. Number of charges it holds. That means input 3 will indicate the length of input 1 as well as the length of input 2. Okay. Return the maximum electrostatic field possible in the rod. Maximum electrostatic field is calculated using this formula. We need to calculate the total charge. Okay. Input one is of integer array 3, 4, 3, 5. Input 2 is of string P and P. P means positive charge, N means negative charge. P means then positive charge. Input 3 will indicate the length of input 2 as well as length of input 1. Length of input 2 is of 3, length of input 1 is of 3. That means input 3 they have given. Okay, output will be 600. How this 600 will be calculated, they have explained here. Okay, the maximum electric field on the rod is 4 minus 3 plus 5 is equal to 6 units. Okay, plus 4 minus 3 plus 5. Okay, they have assigned, if there is a P at the 0th position, they have assigned plus sign for input 1 at the 0th position. That means plus 4 comma minus 3 comma plus 5. They are indicating that P N P. They are going to say this. If there is a P in this string, it will matches. That means this position matches with this position, 0th position matches with 0th position, first position matches with first position, and then the second position matches with second position. They are matching this. So plus 4 minus 3 will be plus 1, then next plus 5 is equal to 6. Okay, they are calculating like this. So the magnitude of electric field would be 6 into 100, that is 600. They have given the formula how to calculate the electrostatic field. Let us look into the another example. So in the 0th position, P is there, so plus 2. In the first position, N is there, so minus 3. So this is the format. And the length in the input 3, they are given the length of input 1 as well as the length of input 2. The maximum possible electric charge on the section of the rod is 2 minus 3. 2 plus 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So magnitude of 1 will be is equal to plus 1. They are calculating total charge. Total charge means whether it may include positive charge as well as negative charge also. So 1 into 100 is equal to 100. So they are expecting this. Okay, let us implement this in a programming part. So we need one variable to store the total charge. So total charge as of now initially will be 0. So to find the total charge, we need to traverse through this input 1 array. So for I in a range of input 1, that means length of input 1 That means this for loop for this test case. So let us assume for this, let us write the code for this test case. Okay. This for loop will run for 2 times. That means the length of input 1 is 2. So 0, 1. 2 times it will run. At the 0th position, we need to check whether there is a, in the input 2, whether there is a P or N. So for checking that, if input 2 of ith position, initially it will, the I value will be 0. If there is a P, then it will add is equal to if P, then add total charge total charge will be updated to total charge plus input 1 of I. Input 1 of I is plus 2, right? We are adding plus sign here. Input 1 of I. If there is a n for the next condition, n is here for the first position, for loop will be updated. This condition will is true. Then the charge of total charge will be updated to total charge is equal to 2. Then value will be updated to 1. Input 2 of I, that means 1. It will check for first position. If it's is equal to P, then what it has to do, it will subtract that value. It should subtract the total charge by input 2 of ith position. That means by -3. Else if input 2 of I is equal to n, then it will simply update the total charge by -1. At this, total charge is equal to initially total charge is 2. Total charge is 2, then minus input 1 of I means input 2 of I, sorry. Input 1 of I, the integer arrays of is in input 1. So input 2 of I means -3. So the total charge will be updated to -1 in this position. So after calculating the total charge, we need to return the value. Return what they have asked, total charge will be, total electrostatic field will be calculated by total charge into 100. So magnitude of total charge, that means ABS of total charge, that means absolute value of total charge, means if there is a negative value, it will be converted into positive value into 100. So let us check for input 1. That's 2 space 3 enter P N enter 2. So it's giving the correct output. So let us check for this condition. 4 3 5 4 space 3 space 5 enter PNP, then 3. Oh, okay, it's giving 600. This is the code. Hope you understand this question. Thank you.